Welcome to Prince Math Clinic, the e-learning solution at your pace and time. It's my pleasure to welcome you to class today, and today we shall be considering the number-based system, and our focus shall be conversion between the binary base and the decimal base. When we say binary base, we simply mean base 2, and we say decimal base, we mean base 10. And converting between binary and decimal numbers is fairly simple, as long as you remember that each digit in the binary number represents a power of 2. Don't forget, each digit in the binary number represents a power of 2. What do I mean by that statement? In base 2, your powers are 2 to the power of 0. After 0, you have 1, 2, 2 to the power of 3, and so on. And what is 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and so on and so forth. Now, in our natural base system, which is the base 10 system, it is in the power of 10. 10 to the power of 0, 10 to the power of 1, 10 to the power of 2, 10 to the power of 3, and so on. Where 10 to the power of 0 is 1, 10 to the power of 1 is 10, 10 to the power of 2 is 100, and 10 to the power of 3 is 1000. Right? Good. Having understood this, let's go right into the question at hand. Now, we're given that 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, all in base 2. We should convert it to base 10. So what do we do? So you start writing from here to this, from your right towards your left. You put a power of 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Such that you will say this one times base of 2 to the power of 10. This one will be 1 times 2 to the power of 9. So this is 1 times 2 to the power of 10, 1 times 2 to the power of 9, 1 times 2 to the power of 8, 1 times 2 to the power of 7. So we have 1 times 2 to the power of 6, 1 times 2 to the power of 5. Then this is 0. 0 times 2 to the power of 4 plus 0 times 2 to the power of 3. Then plus 1 times 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 times 2 to the power of 0. Now, you know that 2 to the power of 10 is 2 in 10 places. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 in 10 places will give you 1024. Then 1024 times 1 will still give you 1024. So I'll write 1024 here. Then 2 to the power of 9, right, will give you 512. I'm going to write it there. Times 1 is 512. Then 2 to the power of 8 will give you 256. Multiplied by 1 will still give you 256. Then 2 to the power of 7 will give you 128. Then you now come to 2 to the power of 6 will now give you 64. Then 2 to the power of 5 will give you 32. Then this is multiplied by 0, so this will give you 0. This multiplied by 0, this will give you 0. Then plus 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 1 times 1 gives you 1. And if you add all these figures together, you are going to get 2023. So, Happy New Year once again to you. Alright, that is the solution to number 1. Before we go to question number 2, let us check out another smart way of attempting question 1 without going through this long process in case you meet it in an objective question. Just do this. Just write, spread this 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. My ones are supposed to be 6. Good. Then zeros are 2. Then 1, 1, 1. So this is what you do. You know that the power of the first one is usually 1. It goes on and on like that. Then you multiply it by 2, you get 2. You multiply it by 2, you get 4. Multiply it by 2, you get 8. Multiply it by 2, you get 16. Multiply it by 2, you get 32. Then you get 64. Then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then multiply it by 2, you get 128. Multiply it by 2, you get 256. Then multiply by 2, you get 512. Multiply by 2, you get 1024. So everywhere you see 0, 0 is like saying false or off. False or off. So you add up all these digits together. So if you add 1024, 512, 256, 128, 64, 32, 4, 2, and 1. Everything will give you 2023. So you don't need to stress yourself to do it in the expanded notation in an objective question. So just add up all the powers, leaving only the one that has what? Zeros, because 0 times that power that you have multiplied will end up becoming 0. So just add up all that numbers that are 1, right? You get your result. Good. So let's attempt question number 2. Now we have to convert 30 base 10 to base 2. So what do we do? To convert to base 2 or to any base, you divide by that base you are converting to. So 2 in 30 will go 15. You have a remainder of 0. 2 can go in 15 7 times. You have a remainder of 1. 2 can go in 7 3. You have a remainder of 1. 2 can go in 3 1 time. You have a remainder of 1. 2 cannot go in 1, so it says 0, it cannot go. Then that remainder of this 1 comes here. So therefore you now tell us that 30 base of 10 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So it comes from bottom to the top, right? So it becomes what? 1, 1, 1, 1, then 0. Then you put the base 2. That is the solution to number 2. And I hope the lesson was useful. If it was, kindly give this video a thumbs up. Click on the notification icon so that you can get to see all videos as we upload them on the channel. Bye for now.